I'm embarrassed at the way I've behaved on council for the last 20 odd years and how we've nickeled and dimed Muskoka Heritage Place, formerly Pioneer Village, almost to the brink of death. And I've said all along that we either need to do something or stop. But what we've done is wrong.
That was Mayor Scott Aitchison at the second public meeting for Muskoka Heritage Place on March 29th. The mayor was responding to residents' concerns over lack of town support for the tourist attraction over the years. The goal of this second meeting was to present to the public recommendations on how Muskoka Heritage Place could be better. Ted Silberberg from Lord Cultural Resources says they are not recommending revolutionary change, but evolutionary.
That it would still remain as a village, as a train attraction, as a museum, but there are opportunities to enhance the visitor experience, to look at issues like pricing, branding, and things like that.
Recommendations include admission being free to Huntsville residents, that it be a public park, a pavilion be built for special events, and a name change from Muskoka Heritage Place to Muskoka Heritage Park. After the presentation, many residents shared their thoughts on those recommendations.
The Heritage Place has basically how the pioneers lived and survived back in the days, but the character and the spirit of those pioneers, which is very relevant to our kids today. If we can bring some events and activities, not day events where there's challenges or whatnot, where we can help develop the spirit of kids, not see what they used to do back in the old days, yes, see what they did back then, but put a spiritual programming element within the programming, you know, not just activities of doing things.
And I think the idea of an outdoor pavilion is an outstanding idea, but without a kitchen facility and a freezer to go along with it, for bar facilities and bathroom facilities, I don't think you'll really get any sales on that at all. I think you've got to be prepared to go big or go home on that. And then I think you will be able to book it, and you can hit the resorts and all sorts of convention groups and event planners hard for bookings. And if you have someone dedicated to marketing who can do that, you will yield results. It's a question of will.
Although there seems to be support from residents, Mayor Aitchison says this is a great first step, but we need to do more.
And so what I was looking for in your report was some really exciting, innovative, almost out of this world idea that we hadn't considered that would draw people to that place in a way that we never dreamt possible, while at the same time not making it some kind of a cheesy Disney-like theme park.
The consultants are expected to incorporate input from this meeting into a final report, which will be presented to council in June. And although these residents came with different ideas, they all had one hope for Muskoka Heritage Place.
People will find it again. You know, they'll find it as the gem that it is, like so close, you know, so accessible, where people will just go and just gravitate to being there and surrounded by history. And really relevant history.